Welcome to Computer Pile. Whether it's your latest tech, pet gear, or gaming must-haves, or more, we have you covered with honest reviews that you can trust. And if you want to find the best products, follow us now. Hello, Amazon, on this beautiful Prime Day. Glad to have you here. Sorry we had a little glitch. We came back, but we are here on our Blue Yeti stream, and we have a ton of power deals for you from Blue Yeti. As you can see, it is a Blue Yeti day here. How's your day going? I see Cora in the chat. Guys, if you're new to the chat or to our stream, say hello to us. Make sure you hit that all-important follow button here on Amazon. That helps us out really well. Make sure you click to unmute, hit that follow button, and press those hearts there. We're going to go ahead and get started. Our first unit that we're going to take a look at here, Icy is in the building. What's up, Icy? I highlighted our first item in the carousel. But before we get started, guys, I want to talk about what is a portable unit. A portable power unit is nothing more than a battery that's charged up, and then you use that battery and you recharge it. All of these are portable units, and they have different wattage and different specs for your needs. So you got to make sure you pick one that's great for your need. Now, their entry-level model is this AC2A. It is a 300-watt unit. Let me bring it closer. You can see I'm actually using it right now here for my studio lights. But it has a beautiful display here. When you cut it on, it tells you the input, the output. I'm using 15 watts for my light. I'm at 50%. And it tells me how much time I got left, 6.4 hours. Wow. So I can run that for 6.4 more hours. You have your DC input, and it's covered there. You have your DC output, which is normally your old car cigarette lighters, how you'll see that termed. And then you have your AC outputs here. You have two. And then you have your DC, which you have two USB-A, one USB-C. Really nice. And these buttons control the different section. Now, coming around the side here, you have your DC input. This is what you use to charge the unit up using your AC power. You have a grounding screw. You can see it's well vented for the battery. Noodles in the house. Hello there, Noodles. Then we'll give you a 360 view here. So take a look at the 360. Nothing in the back. At the bottom here, you have these non-skid pads, so it won't be sliding all over the place. But this is only 7.9 pounds. Look at this. I just love taking this. I have fell in love with this thing. I have a standing desk, and I use this when I use my standing desk or anytime I just need to get some power. Instead of getting those extension cords that you got to see if the extension cord is so long, who cares? Guys, here's your power. So this thing has really helped me out a lot, man. So really good when you don't got those long extension cords. You just take the power where you go. Now, what I want to do here is I want to pull up the product page here, and let's see what deals we have on this today. I want to see what the price is going to be. So let's go and pull it up. And we got a cool video here of this guy here. I'm going to try to show it to you. But here we go right here. Let's click on it. Right there, guys. It's 138 right now. So this is the AC2A 300 watts. Man, look at that. Just really nice right there. So let me I'm going to try to show you. No, I'm not going to show you that. I've kind of demoed it here. No need to show the video. But 300 watt power lifts up to 600 watts. Just really nice here, guys. Solar panel optional. Now look at some of the use cases that it has here. If you have a slow cooker, your laptop, your cell phone, your projector, but just anywhere you need power, it is going to give it to you. Now, I wanted to show you the weight of it if you don't believe me here. But you go to this more, it says it's 10 pounds, but this thing is not 10 pounds. Trust me, it's about 7 pounds. It says it's 10 pounds, but it's so light to pick up, so easy. Look at all, it has auto off at full charge. That's good, so it won't overcharge your battery. That's a big problem. Blue Yeti has solved that. So it's going to cut it off right when it's fully charged. Look at that. Just great technology here. Look at there. You have 3,000 plus life cycles. What is a life cycle? Is when you drain your battery and you charge it up. That's a life. In other words, the life goes out of you. That's a life cycle, and it charges back up. So really nice there. So guys, that is the AC2A. Now, one other thing about this AC2A is all of these units, all of them, you can use the mobile app to control the device. Only thing you have to do is download their mobile app and then register it. It connects to the unit, and then you can control the different section and get information on the unit. So that is a great unit, guys. Check that out. I see some people haven't clicked on it yet. Make sure you click on it and check the specs out. We're going to go to our next unit. Now, this was the very first unit that I got from Blue Yeti. Now, just wanted to definitely put that out there. Blue Yeti sent me all of these units that you see here, and we gave them a non-biased review because we love their products. It's just really good. But the next one is the EB3A. I just highlighted that in the carousel. Now, remember, this one's 300 watt. Guess what? This one's 600 watts. So this is 600 watts of power. So we've doubled the power output of the units here. So let me pick this one up. Now, this one's 10 pounds. Now, this one's 10 pounds. So I think Blue Yeti or them had some the other one was 7 pounds. Now, this is 10 pounds. I really like this one. Ooh, I'm charged at 100% here. I'm ready to go. Now, this one is so nice. I like it. It has your DC output here, your old car cigarette lighter. You have right here your input, your DC input there, where you can charge it up using a solar panel, which I've done. I actually got a video of that. We may show you the video on this one. Then you have your AC input, which is in the front, which I definitely like because the other ones are on the side. Then you have your power breaker. Then you have your 2 USB-A's here, 1 USB-C. Then you have your AC outlets here. You have 2. And you see the beautiful display there. Man, I'm telling you, that's really nice. Now, here's something that you did not see on the other unit is that you have a light here. I'm going to cut it on. Whoa. So now watch this. When I push it again, it gets brighter. I don't know if you could tell. If I push it again, it functions as a SOS. So that's new. Now, when you think about a portable unit, you want a light. So that was ingenious to put that light there. And then watch this, man, right here. On the top, you have a 15-watt wireless charging. Man, I'm telling you, this is super excellent. And you can see the hideaway handle there that makes this thing a breeze whenever you're taking it with you. So there at the bottom, you can see the non-skid pads. And then we're going to give you the 360 view here. Going around there, there's a vent at the bottom. Nothing's on the back. and a vent at the top. That creates a great airflow. I'm glad they did it that way. It creates great airflow. But this is the EB3A. Let's set it right there. Just a great unit here. We're going to pull up the product page for this one and let's see how it looks. Okay. Okay, here it is. Let's pull it up. EB. Now, I don't see a price on this one. Why don't I see a price on this one? This is interesting. Now, I know I've seen a price on this one. Let's see what it's saying here. Okay, here we go. See buying options. Okay, I don't see the price of this one here. It says $269. This is interesting. What is anybody else seeing for the price of this? Can somebody tell me what they're seeing for the price of the EB3A? I'm showing $299 with the solar panel. That is a Prime Day deal. But if I come back over here, Blue Yeti, 2 options from $269. So I don't even see my add to cart button here. What is going on here? No features available. Learn more. It says we offer features. I see same prices. I say the same prices. Do you see a price for just the EB3A? I don't see any prices. I can't even add it to the cart. Let me click on buying options. So there's only 2 options here. There's a new one. Okay. So it looks like it's join Prime to buy this item at $169. That's almost wild. So if you're a Prime, I must not be a Prime on this one. That's what that is. I don't have Prime there. So right here it says join Prime to buy this item at $169. So if you are a Prime member, you can get this EB3A for $169. That is really nice. Now, I wanted to show you this video that I have here. Now, we got to speed this up because I'm going a little slow here. Let's see here. So we're going to do Blue Yeti here. Here we go. There we go. All right, we're going to pull this over here. Whoa, look what I have. The EB3A from Blue Yeti. 600 watt of portable power. It's ready to go wherever you are. All right, we are here with the EB3A. Man, this is a nice unit from Blue Yeti. This is their 600 watt portable unit, and it is loaded with features and technology. Let's go over some of the features really quick here. Basically, you see your DC output, as you know, your old car cigarette lighter here. You can also use this to charge up the unit right here using solar panels. You have your 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, 100 watt, really good for your laptops, cell phone. You can see right here it has a light built in, which is really nice. So you push that on and you push it in, it gets brighter. And if you push it the 3rd time, it functions as a SOS. Then right here, this is how you charge the unit up. This is your AC input here. And then here's your 2 AC outputs right here where you can plug in your devices. Now right here on the side, it's used to vent. You can see it's used to vent. And then at the back, there's nothing on the back. And then at the bottom, it has these non-skid pads here, so it won't be sliding all over the place if you have it in a moving vehicle. You can see I have the display on. It's very clear. Also, you can download your devices. App. Now, right here on the side, same information. And you can also control the unit with the portable app. But there's one more thing here. At the bottom, on the top, there's a 15 watt so wireless charging. So that frees up ports here on the front where you can just lay your tablet, cell phone, or what have you that charges wireless. Right here, you have 15 watts of charging power. You have the hideaway handle. only 10.4 pounds. Man, this thing is really nice and light, and I love it. It's great travels well, really nice, guys. Check this out. This is the EB3A from Blue Yeti. Wow, I just love that picture, man, especially seeing my little buddy up there, Shorty. But guys, this is the EB3A. It is 600 watts of power. It doubles the wattage of the first one. If you are a Prime member, guys, make sure you are a Prime member because you can get a great deal. It showed $169 for this. So the other one was $139. You can get $169, doubling the wattage. You get a light and you get a wireless charger on the top. That is cool because now that's going to free up these areas here. You won't have to plug anything in here. If your device charges up wireless, you're golden. So let's count the ways that you can use it. So this is one, wireless charging. You get this here, that's 4, 5, 6. There's 6 spots there that you can be using. Or actually, no, then there's 7. There's the DC output. So there's 7 outputs there, right there from this unit. Man, that's really good. Now I'm going to set this on the side here. Now we're going to go to our next unit, which is, let's make sure I got it right here. Yeah. Okay, this is the AC50B. Let me move this one over there. Then I'm going to stack them back up. So this is the AC50B. You can see that AC50B. Now this is 700 watts. So we're moving up. We did 3, 6. Now we're at 700 watts. We got to move this quicker here. Now I think this one's at about 14, but you can see it's basically the same. You see your DC input, your DC output. You see your USBs here. Now this one has 2 USB-Cs, 1 USB-A, 2 AC outputs. So let me cut it on here. Here we go. I got 87% there. I feel the fan cut on there in my face. There's your AC input. There's your grounding screw. You see your holes there. So we're going to go here. Holes on the side, giving you a 360 view. Then at the bottom there. So let's pull up the product page here. We did do a video on this one as well, but let's pull up the product page and let's see what we have here. So that's right here, the 50B. See right there, it's 700 watts there. Look at there. So this is $239. Man, this is a great price. So at $239, you're getting 700 watts of portable power. Now, I think this one's around 14 pounds. Now, let's see here what it says here. I'm going to click more information. There it is, 14 pounds. And I can lift that one with one hand there. But let's look at some of the use cases that it says here. If you have a 10-watt phone, it charges at 17 times. A 12-watt lamp, 15 hours. You have a mini fridge at 600 watts. You can get 5.7 and a kettle, 40 minutes. And then look at all the ports that you get here. You get 2 700-watt AC outlet, 2 65-watt USB-C, 1 15-watt USB-A, and then 1 120-watt carport. Really nice. Now look at the technology here. There's the 5-year warranty, guys. You're going to want to pick a company that stands by their product. Blue Yeti stands by their product here. It has a 10-year lifespan. Man, so that's going to take you further than you want to go there. Look at that technology there. Grounding and safety. It talks about look at all this technology here. Just really good. Man, I just love these units. They are so nice. Now, let me see if I got a video on this one. I don't know if I got one on this one. Is that one? Let me go to my videos. Okay, there goes Shorty's going crazy back there. Okay, I don't have a video on that one. So let's go back and just show it to you once again live here. So this is the AC50B. I'm going to push the button here. Let's see how much power I got on here. I don't know if I cut this one on yet. All right, we got 87. All right, good. So we got 87. Look, guys, it's 14 pounds, about 15 this one. Look at there. So easy grab and go here. Just really nice. Remember, this is 700 watts of power. Remember, you can connect all of these units using the mobile app. The mobile app is really cool. I would try to show it to you, but I'll probably mess something up here. I could show it to you on my phone, but it may not. I'm going to try to show it to you, but it may not look well because of the screen. Yeah, so you can't even see it. See, I see all these options. You can't even see it. If I turn it to the side, you can kind of see it. But like right there, you can't see it. Look at it. If I turn it to the side, you can see it. So if I click My Devices, all of my devices show up there. You can see them showing up there. Really nice. And you can control it right there from your phone. It is really nice. So guys, those are the 3 units. We're going to backtrack it. AC50B 700 watts. Great deal right now, $239. If you are a Prime member, make sure you get this. Then we go back to my buddy. And if price is a cost, I like this one. It's 600 watts of power. You get a wireless charger here on the top, and you also get this light here. I mean, I think that's great for portability. And everything's in the front, nothing's on the side. I love this one. This is the EB3A. Guys, that's a good one. Out of these 3, I'll be honest, I would choose this one. But any of these are awesome. Now, entry level, this is 130 something. This is 300 watts. I grab this thing all the time. I used to have it in a box. I don't even put it in the box anymore. I keep it out because I can grab this and go. 7 pounds. It says it's 10, but it's not 10. It's about 7.9 pounds. And I'm using it right now. You can see I'm using it for my studio light. I have a USB plugged in and I'm using it. Let me turn these off. Yeah, let me cut these off. Okay, I can't cut that one off. I think this one's off at the bottom. Let me just make sure. You just hold it down. And then this cuts it off. There it is, says off. So I got these off except that one. So now we're going to move on to the bigger ones. These are, like I say, entry level, mid, and you're getting bigger. Now we're going to go to the big boys, and they are stacked here. We're going to start with this one here, the AC2L. Make sure this thing don't fall on me. This is the AC2L. This is 2,400 watts of power. So, so we've been talking about these little ones here, 300, 600, 700. This guy is 2,400 watts of power. So now we've done stepped up to the big leagues here. We're not playing around now. So one of the features about this one that I like is everything is covered here. When you think about portability, this thing is going to be outside. So Blue Yeti covered all of the inputs here. So you're getting 4 AC inputs here, and they're all covered. And then you have a RV connector. So this one's kind of probably geared towards that. But if you're not using RV, you don't have to worry about it. But you got 4 AC outputs there. Then here's your USB. You got 2 USB-A's and 2 USB-C's here. And they're all covered there. And then you have your DC outputs right here. This is your car cigarette lighter. And then this is your 48 volt connector there. So you got 2 DC. And then you got these buttons here. Let me cut this button on. Which one's the power button? Okay. Okay, right. Oh, this is the power button. What am I doing? This is the power button. And then these are for these different sections here. You can cut the DC section on, which would be here. Then you can cut the USB section, which is here. Then I push the button here. That's the AC section here. And you can control all of these via the mobile app. And it gives you all of this information that you can see. It is really nice here. So that's that there. Now I'm going to pull up the page here because this guy is pretty heavy. I don't want to kind of show that one around. So we're going to, I'm talking about it. Don't even have it highlighted in the carousel. Let me highlight it in the carousel. Okay, it's not that one. That's the wrong one. Oh, don't even look like I have this guy in the carousel. How would I miss this and not to have this one in the carousel? All right, here we go. I do have it. I'm going to say, I thought I knew what I was doing here. All right, so we're going to pull this one up right here. This is the AC2L, the 2400 watts. So let's take a look at it. So there it is. It's highlighted in the carousel. Guys, it is showing $8.99. This thing is normally $15.99. It is showing $8.99. Let's take a look. There we go, right there. This is a Prime Day deal. And you can see right there, it's 2,400 watts of power. It's a LiFo PO4 battery. Man, this thing can handle some power. Now, let's look at some use cases here on this one here. So if you have a 800-watt fridge, now that's a big fridge right there. It'll last for 2 hours. Then if you have a microwave, if you need to run a microwave that long, you got problems. 1.7 hours. And then why are you cutting the grass when the power's out? If you have a lawnmower that's 1,300 watts, it'll last for 1.3 hours. Icy says, this is a great deal, 44% off. Thank you, Icy. We're going to drop the money down on that. Icy says that's a great deal. Thank you there, Icy. Now, the other things here is look at all of the outputs here. Look, so ways you can charge this up. You can do your AC charging on the side here, like right here. Look at that plug. That is a funky looking plug. There's not like your regular AC. It's a special connector that comes with it that you can connect. So this is the side view here that I wanted to show you. And then right there, it also allows you to expand this. Matter of fact, I'm getting the 300 BK where you can expand this unit even more. So that's another plus here is that you can expand the unit and go higher. So you can also charge it with the PV charging. That's your solar panel. Now Blue Yeti has a charger that you can put in your car that you can charge from your car battery. And then you can do a combination of both. And obviously, if it's a generator, that's just like anything else. It will charge up for you. Just really nice. All right. So let's take a look here. So that's it for that one. So we are going to go back over here. So guys, there it is right there. That I'm going to cut this off. There we go. I just cut that off. This is the AC200L, and it is on deal right now for $8.99. Guys, that's 2,400 watts. This is going to handle some large appliances and give you a peace of mind whenever you lose power. Now, our next one here, wow. Now, look at this. I want you to look at this. Let me highlight it in the carousel first. I start talking and don't even highlight it. Wow, I can't believe that this one's cheaper than that one. Now, this one is 2,600 watts. So it has more wattage, but it depends on the usage. So remember, this has like an RV. It's kind of really built towards that one. So it's a little bit more expensive. This one has more power, no RV connector there. So you got to figure out which one you want. This is a great deal because look, this one's on sale for $699 and you're getting more watch. And you might say, hey, I don't have an RV. And this is the Elite 200 version 2, where they upgraded the technology on this. And we'll talk about it. But right here, I'll cut it on. I will cut it on. I know I got power on this thing. There it is. I'm at 93% there, man. I keep mine charged up. I need to get it to 100. But you have your 4 AC outputs here. You have your 4 USB here, 2 USB A's, 2 USB C's. Then you have your standard car cigarette lighter, and then your DC input. Input means coming into the system to charge it up. So that's going to be where your solar panel is, which I have one back there. Really nice. On the side is where you charge it up with the AC input. Just really nice. Now these guys are here. We didn't mention the size of these. This one's like 60-something pounds, and this is 50-something pounds. So you're going to want to probably get some help toting those, or if you're strong, you can lift it up. I suggest not far. Hey, we got Jennifer Lude in the house there. Hello there. We celebrate there. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer is awesome. Man, she does so much on the internet and sharing lives and promoting. Follow Jennifer. She does a great job. Nicole, looks like Blue Yeti sent you some stuff. Oh, yeah. Blue Yeti sent us a ton of stuff. So right now we're talking about this Elite 200 version 2, which it is absolutely awesome. And on sale for $699. Guys, this is going to give you a peace of mind when the power goes out. Now, I live in the city, and man, our power went out probably about 4 months ago. I don't know why it went out. It was a little storm. I don't know what it was. But the power went out actually, it was probably more than 4 months now. We lost power for 17 hours. And man, I'm telling you, oh, yeah, it was during the fall or winter. I forget which one it was because it didn't get hot or cold. And then I had to work, but I got my 2 Blue Yetis out. And man, I got through the whole day. I did not want to go to the office because I was working from home. So I charged up my cell phone, had my laptop going. All right, man, I love my Blue Yetis. So comfortable when the power goes out. Now, I didn't have the Elite 200 V2. I only had these over here. But then they sent me these gigantic ones. I was like, man, I'm ready now. So let me show you the product page here, and we're almost done here. Let me show you the product pages here. So right here, we see that this is the Elite V2. You can see, guys, right here, 2,600 watts of power. Look at there, 2,600 watts of power. Now, one other thing I want to bring to your attention here is that it has a 17-year lifespan. I mean, that is above market standards there. Matter of fact, let's go here and take a look at this. Right here, it says 17 years lifespan, lasts 12 times longer than the average. That's that new technology that you're getting there. Guys, it's CNAS certified. It had to pass 33 rigorous battery cell tests. Let's look at the technology there. And of course, it's backed by 5 years of warranty. That means they're standing by their product. Now, they got some great use cases here for these here. I wanted to show you these use cases here. So if your laptop is 60 watts, you can charge it up 21.8 times. If you got a 40-watt fan, 31.7 hours. You got a kettle that's running at 1,000 watts. That's a lot of power. 1.6. And then you have a griddle that's 0.5 hours. Man, that's really nice. And then let's look at the technology here. We already looked at it here. Guys, over 60,000 plus cycle Remember, it's a cycle. When the battery depletes and you charge it back up, that's a cycle. So you're getting over 6,000 of those. And then, of course, backed by the warranty. And then here's some multi-layer protection here. You have the Bluetti AI BMS. I don't know what that is, but it looks like we need it. But here, I know leak protection. Any type of battery, you need that for your battery. Let me see what Jennifer says here. I think I'm going to get the Elite version 2 with 2 panels using my Blue Yeti bucks. Wow. You must got a lot of Blue Yeti bucks there, Jennifer. Yeah, I mean, Blue Yeti, this Elite version 2 is awesome. For $699, guys, I have not seen it this low ever. So, guys, check that out. We do have a video on this one. Let me see here. We got a great video on this one. Let me take a look here. This is the Elite V2. I'm pretty sure. There we go.
We got the Blue Yeti Elite 200 V2. This thing is reliable, portable power with versatile ports for devices and small appliances. This thing is fast charging, easy to use display, and solid performance. It is slightly bulky, but it's great for outdoor or emergency use. I definitely would recommend.
Right, there you go. So right there, guys, $699. It is a great deal. Right, dude. She have 2,000 Blue Yeti bucks. Go ahead on, Jennifer. Got 2,000. Man, that's a lot of Blue Yeti bucks. Let it rain, let it rain. All right. Dicey said, dang, grab that dough, guys. So those are the units that I have in hand. I want to quickly show you some other Blue Yeti deals that they got going on. I don't have these in hand, but I can tell you that Blue Yeti makes a great product here, and they stand by their product. I just highlighted another deal that's right here for $14.99. Let's take a look at this. We're going to look at a couple of these really quick. Now, this is the AC2L that we've already talked about, but it's also coupled with 2 solar panels. Now, remember, I told you these solar panels are really good because you'll be able to charge your unit up when the power is gone. You know, these portable powers are really good when they're charged, but what are you going to do when the power's gone? When it drains the unit? Well, you're going to have to charge them up. And why not do it free with the sun? So this one is with the solar panels for $14.99. So, guys, that's a steal. They got these different packages down here. Maybe you say, hey, I don't want 2. I want 1. So you can come down here and choose the 1. And then say, hey, I want to charge it up via the car. That's pretty good. You can set that thing out there in the car and let it charge up. So you got a lot of different options here. So that was one I wanted to show you. Now, here's the next one here. Let's take a look at what else we got in the carousel here. Now, this is the one with the AC70. And once again, guys, come down here and look at these options if you don't want the solar panel. But this is a great deal, guys. This is a 1,000 watt unit. Look at this. This is a 1,000 watt unit. And you're getting a solar panel with it as well for only $469. Guys, I'm telling you, you better prepare for being without power at some point. And Blue Yeti gets you really prepared for this with these Prime Day deals, guys. Go ahead and get it. Great warranties. Blue Yeti stands by it. I've been with Blue Yeti probably about 2 years now. And, man, they are awesome. Great products. Jennifer tell you she's about to get one. Now, let's look at another one we have here. Now, this is the expandable battery. Let me pull that up here. This is the expandable battery that I wanted to tell you about here. I thought I highlighted it. Okay, I didn't highlight it. Let me highlight it here. All right, you'll see it switch on the screen. Guys, this is an expandable battery here. with your AC2L or your AC300 or AC500 or your AC200 Max. Of course, I have the AC200L, and this will expand my battery from 2400 watts to 2764 watts power. Wow. Man, that's going to give me some power here. Now, Blue Yeti is sending that one. This is on the way. I'm super excited. So let me show you this really quick here. So this is the AC2L, and then right on the side, you have that expansion port where you connect the battery, and it'll sit under this and give me now, this is 24 plus 27. That's over 4,700 watts of power. Are you say I'm ready? I would say I'm ready now. So guys, right now, this is a Prime Day deal. It's normally $16.99. You're going to get it for $9.99. Guys, what an investment. This is a great investment. Check it out. Now, there is another great unit that they have. We just highlighted that in the carousel. Let's pull that one up for you very quickly here. There it is. It just highlighted. Now, this is the AC180. Now, this one is 1,800 watts of power, and it's at $448. It is a Prime Day deal. So look at here. Look what you're getting. Look at all the USBs that you get here. You're getting 4 USB-A's there and 1 USB-C. You're getting your DC output, your DC input. That's where you can charge it up. There's your 4 AC outputs there. Beautiful display. Remember, all of these connect via the mobile app. Just a great, great deal here. So, guys, that's it. I wanted to show you the solar panel, which I did not. Oh, actually, let me show you this one. Let me show you this last one right here. So this is the AC300, and it's coupled with that BK300. Remember, I'm coupling mine with my AC200L. I don't have the AC300, but right here you can get this deal for $14.99. Now look at this here. Look at this one. Wow, look at all the outputs there that you have on this one, the AC300. So look at what type of configuration you need. Look at this, man, at 300 max input. Look at there. Look at all of these things. Vehicle, acid, man, this thing is really loaded right here. So check this out. Just a lot of stuff here. I wanted to see if I got a solar panel by itself in the carousel. Looks like I don't have one, but I wanted to show you the solar panel that I have right here. Here's the Blue Yeti solar panel, and this thing is really nice here. I mean, it expands out really wide, and it has all of the cables right here. So you and you can just keep them in here, grab it and go. I love the handle. So look, if you're going somewhere, grab your solar panel, because once your battery is depleted, you're going to need to charge it up. And if there's no power, you're toast. So make sure you get a solar panel. So those deals that are going on right now are excellent because they come with a solar panel. You know, these portable units are great. Like I say, I use mine to charge it up in a place I don't want to take a long extension cord. I'll use this. You know, who wants to get these long extension cords that's like so long you're tripping over them? You just take these portable units here. Who needs an extension cord? And then in dire situation, when there's really no power, you can use these and then recharge them up. Excellent, excellent. So I want to thank Blue Yeti for sending all of these items over to us here. They got some great deals. Shop our carousel, guys. You will really love it. I'm going to look at the chats here. I want to thank Icy for joining us. Guys, if you're new, make sure you follow us. We play a nice follow song. So if we get a new follower, guys, I will play that before we leave. But before we leave, let's play our jingle.
Simply the best, better than all the rest. Computer power.
All right, that is our jingle. We have a great time with that, guys. But remember, it's a great day. Remember, shop responsible, get what you need, and grab these deals while you can. And we always like to say before we leave, remember to love God and love one another.